How's everyone doing today? If you're here checking out this video, I'm glad because I want to get this message out to as many people as possible. So without any further delays, let's get into this video. Alright, welcome back. Now, this video doesn't really fit with the aesthetic of my channel. There's no gameplay on this one. There's no anime pictures. If you're looking at it, then you can see the pictures that I chose to put up here. And that's because these are the pictures that are actually a problem. Now, as everyone knows, in this past year, we've had, riots and protests in the summer. We've had a huge division over this past election. And now we have had people who have protested outside of and then broken into the Capitol building. And this is a problem. This is a problem with America, and this is dark times. But I want to really focus on what the problem actually is. And it's not Republicans. It's not Democrats. It's not liberals. It's not conservatives. It's not whites or blacks or whatever race you want to blame or political agenda. It's pride. People are so proud. In my opinion, too proud. Let me tell you a quick story. When I enlisted into the military, I went to boot camp, recruit training, like every other service member. For the longest time, my platoon sucked. We were garbage. We would get smoked every day. And for any of you who don't know what it means to get smoked, your drill instructors, that's what we call them in the Marine Corps, your drill instructors will take you outside and they'll take you to the sand pit or whatever, and they'll make you do push-ups, sit-ups, burpees, whatever the exercise may be. They'll have you do that until you feel like you want to puke or you have to puke. Sometimes they'll just make you sprint back and forth. And the more we got smoked, the more we would look at the recruit beside us and we would argue and we would fight. Next thing you know, our entire squad bay is divided. People are picking sides. People are actually getting into fights during training or after lights go out and we're supposed to be asleep, or if we're in the showers. People are getting into fights everywhere. And so our drill instructor sat us down, our senior drill instructor actually, he sat us down when he was talking to us one day. We were eating our chow and he said, "You know why you guys can't succeed? You know why you're the worst platoon?" It's like, it's because you can't work together. And then he elaborated because a recruit raised his hand and asked, and he was like, it's not because you can't work together. It's because you refuse to, because your pride won't let you. Because we came from different political backgrounds. Because we came from different cultural backgrounds. From different household, different upbringings. And because of our lack of understanding of where we came from, our pride told us that we were right and we couldn't work together. See, that's the thing about pride. It's so dangerous because pride is like that safety net for most people. Your pride will tell you that you're right and everyone else around you is wrong. Your pride will tell you that someone is trying to hurt you and that you need to defend yourself by any and all means, when all it is you just don't understand each other. Pride is a very dangerous thing. I see these black flags flying all over social media. I see people turning, their American flag upside down. I understand you might be mad. I don't care which side of the political standing you're on, whether it's Democrat, Republican, whether you're a Trump supporter or a Biden supporter, or whether you don't support either of them. I don't really care, but I will say this. This isn't something to play with. And when I say this, I mean these talks of revolution, of civil war, of killing one another, that's not something to play with. Because you might toss around these words, you might give out all these quotes from the founding fathers, but I can promise you one thing, that during the time of the Revolution, during the time of the Civil War, those weren't happy times. That wasn't something to play with. And honestly, it brings a lot of fear into me and a lot of hurt. Because I'm scared for my family. I'm scared for my friends and their families. I'm scared for you and your families. Because somebody is so proud that they are willing to pick up arms and aggress on another individual because we're so proud and impatient. Because it's possible, I'm not saying it's likely, I'm not saying it will happen, but I'm saying it's possible that sons might lose their fathers or their mothers. Daughters might lose their fathers and mothers. Husbands might lose their wives and vice versa. Brothers might lose their sisters. Parents might lose their children. That is a reality, and that's something that people aren't addressing, because you can sit there and wave the flag all you want to and say, yeah, they died for a good cause, fighting against tyranny, fighting against people who are trying to take my right to take this away. Okay, but they're gone. They're gone, and all you had to do to keep that from happening was talk and try to understand and be patient. I don't care if you support Trump. I don't care if you hate Trump. Whether he won or lost, whether you think it was right or not right, guess what? He has the opportunity to run again. So if you feel like he should have won, then campaign for him for the next election. If you feel like that he was the worst president ever, then you can campaign that too. But do it peacefully, people. Don't incite violence. And if you're one of those people who is just feeling really down because of the times that we're living in, you're feeling really, really hurt, and you've always felt this way, and everything that's happening is just making it worse. Maybe you have personal stuff going on with your life. Maybe you have stuff going on with your family or with your friends, or maybe you're out of work or something and you're struggling because of COVID and you can't deal with everything that's going on. I want you to know that my channel is open to you. I don't post things that regularly, but when I do post things, I'll try to make it entertaining so that you have something happy and joyful in your life. I want you to know that my DMs for my social media, any of them, are open to you. If you need someone to talk to, put a comment down. You don't have to tell me what it is that you need to talk about. Just say, hey, I need someone to talk to, and I'll respond. I'll send you a link to whatever my social media is. I'll put my name down there so that you can get in contact with me and you can reach out to me and talk to me, because that's what we need right now. We need to come together as people. We need to stop the hate, because hate does nothing but divide people. The Bible says that to hate one another is the same thing as to kill someone, as to commit murder. And now we're going so far as to not only hate one another, but to actually threaten each other's lives. That's not cool. I love everybody out here. I don't care if you're a friend, if you're family, if you like me, if you hate me, if you have different political or even different religious views as me. I still love you. I still want to see you succeed. I want to see you and your families thrive and be happy. So if you need that person to reach out to, you need that person to talk to, please reach out to me. Don't come out here and commit acts of violence against others or yourself. Don't fall into the trance that the only way to solve something is with violence. Please reach out. My DMs are open. My channel is open. My comments are open. I'm willing to talk to you. Even if it's about politics, you just want somebody to debate because you want to understand someone else's point of view, I'm here. So please reach out to me, and everybody be safe.